I was accused of murdering my husband and sent to prison. But he wasn't dead at all. He was living with my best friend. 6 years passed in the blink of an eye. I moved into a parole housing unit. Everyone here is on parole, managed by a parole officer. The slightest violation sends you back to prison. I knew that if I found my best friend, I'd find my son. But for 6 years, she and the child seemed to vanish from the face of the earth. I scoured every online database, but found no trace of her. So I went to the school where she used to work, hoping to get information from the principal. But she discriminated against criminal and wouldn't say a word. At night, I snuck into her office and finally found my best friend's file. The moment I got the file, 2 police officers spotted me. I was arrested immediately. My parole officer was furious. He berated me for being foolish, asking why I didn't wait until my 3-year parole period ended. But I'd already waited 6 years. I couldn't bear to wait another second. As the car drove onto the ferry, he placed my hand on the door handle and went upstairs for coffee. I seized the moment to start the engine, intending to ram another car into the door handle. He noticed immediately and rushed over. I slammed the gas pedal, fell into the sea with him. He had no choice but to unlock my handcuffs. I seized the moment to grab his gun and fled using my years of training. I returned to my parents' home, took the travel money my mother gave me, and set out once more to find my son. First, I went to the dealership, pretending to buy a car. Using my best friend's social security number from her records, I tracked down her latest address. I drove to the house, checked the gun, made sure it was loaded, then rang the doorbell. But the person who opened the door wasn't her at all. The neighbor lady told me she died from carbon monoxide poisoning 3 or 4 years ago, and my son escaped only because he wasn't home. I immediately realized this might not have been an accident. I searched online for her photos and discovered the painting on the backdrop wall was part of my husband's and my collection. Following this lead, I tracked down the gallery. The staff told me a man named Nick was preparing for an auction. Then I found the auction's address. That night, I slipped into the venue in an evening gown. My instincts were right. Nick was my husband. The moment he saw me, he froze solid. I offered a deal, hand over our son, or I'd destroy everything he had now. Just then, my parole officer arrived. I was forced to leave. The next day, I contacted my husband, telling him to bring our son to the cemetery. But as I neared him, the unexpected happened.